Welcome back to our SSC chemistry tutorial series. Have you ever wondered what everything around you is made up of? The answer lies in our today's topic, which is matter. In this lesson, we will learn what matter is, examine its properties, and discuss the different forms in which matter exists. This topic forms the foundation for many other concepts in chemistry, so it is important that we understand it very well. So let's get started. What is matter? Matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. Now, basically, anything that has mass and occupies space is termed matter. Everything in the universe is made up of matter. Plants and animals, the food we eat, the water we drink, and the air we breathe. Even we ourselves, we are matter. Now, another important property of matter is mass. Mass is the measure of the quantity of matter an object contains, and its SI unit is the kilogram, kg for short. Now, the next thing we'll be talking about is the state of matter. Matter can exist in three physical states: solid, liquid, and gas. Now, for solid, a solid has a definite shape and a definite volume. This means that solid retains their shape and size regardless of the container in which they are placed. Examples include stone, iron, wood, and ice. Now, for liquid, a liquid has a definite volume but no definite shape. It takes the shape of the container in which it is placed. Example includes water, milk, kerosene, and palm oil. Now, for gas, gas has neither a definite shape nor a definite volume. It spreads out and fills the entire container available to it. Examples include air, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and cooking gas. Now, what are the properties of matter? Properties are the characteristics that enable us to differentiate one material for another. The properties of matter may be physical or chemical. We'll be treating them one after the other. Physical properties. Now, physical properties are characteristics that can be observed or measured without changing the composition of the substance, e.g., boiling point, melting point, density, hardness, malleability, crystalline form, color, odor, and taste. Chemical properties. Chemical properties are the characteristics of a substance that describe how it undergoes a chemical change and produces new substances. Now, the next concept we'll be explaining is physical and chemical changes. Now, for physical change is one which is easily reversible and in which no new substances are formed. Example of such change include: 1. Dissolution of common salts in water. 2. Melting of ice or any solid. 3. Liquefaction of gases to liquids. 4. Freezing and vaporization of liquid. 5. Magnetization and demagnetization of magnetic material. While for chemical changes, chemical change is the transformation in which new substance is formed and is not easily reversed. Example of chemical changes include: 1. Combustion, that is burning. 2. Fermentation and decomposition. 3. Slaking of lime. 4. Rusting and corrosion of metals. Now, these changes often involve energy changes such as light or heat energy. Now, what are the differences between physical and chemical change? Now, for physical change, 1. It is generally easily reversible, while for chemical change it is generally not easily reversible. Chemical change produce no new kind of matter or no new kind of substance, while chemical change always produces a new kind of matter or a new kind of substance. Now, for physical change, there is no change in the mass of the substance. That the before and after, the mass of the substance remains the same. Now, for chemical changes, there is change in the mass of the substance. And lastly, no great heat exchange occurs during physical change, while for chemical change it is usually accompanied by a great deal of heat exchange. Element, compound, and mixture. Now, matter is classified into elements, compound, and mixture. Now, for element, an element is a pure substance which cannot be split into similar units by ordinary chemical processes. They are the building blocks of all other substances. There are over 118 known elements, 19 of which occur naturally, while the rest are artificially made in the laboratory. More commonly, elements are grouped as metal, non-metal, and metalloid. Compounds. A compound is a substance formed when two or more different elements are chemically joined together in a fixed ratio. This combination produces a completely new substance with different properties from its original element. For example, calcium triazocarbonate 4 is formed as a result of a combination of the elements calcium, carbon, and oxygen in the ratio of 1:1:3. Below is a table of different compounds and their constituents. Now, the very first one is water, which is made up of hydrogen and oxygen in the ratio 2:1. The next is sand, which is made up of silicon and oxygen. Limestone is made up of calcium and carbon and oxygen. Common salt is made up of sodium and chlorine, while sugar is made up of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Ethanol is made up of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, while soap is made up of sodium, hydrogen, carbon, and oxygen, with their formula given also in the table. Now, for mixture, a mixture contains two or more constituents which can easily be separated by physical method. The constituents of a mixture can either be an element or compound or both of them. Now, we are going to be ending our classes here for today, but in our next class we will be discussing how mixture is being separated, that is separation techniques for mixture. Now, we have some few questions which we'll be using to revise on the topic we've just discussed. Now, it is split into objective and theory question, and we'll be going through all of them one after the other. Now, our very first question says that matter is anything that A has color only, B occupies space and has mass, C can be seen, D has weight only. And we know that from our definition, matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. So our correct answer will be B. Now, our next question states that which of the following is not a state of matter? A solid, B liquid, C gas, D energy. Now, the three states of matter are solid, liquid, and gas. So the option that is not a state of matter will be D, which is energy. Now, our next question states that the SI unit of mass is A gram, B kilogram, C Newton, and D liter. And as we said earlier, the SI unit of mass is kilogram. Our next question: which process changes a solid directly into a gas? A melting, B condensation, C sublimation, and D freezing. Now, we're going to just be explaining each of them briefly. Now, melting is a process that changes solid to liquid. Condensation is a process that changes gas to liquid. Freezing is a process that changes liquid to solid. And the correct answer is sublimation is a process in which solid changes directly to gas. And the correct option is C. Now, we have two theory questions. The first is that define matter and state its two fundamental properties. Now, matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. Now, the two fundamental properties of matter will be its physical properties and its chemical properties. Now, question 2 states that state three differences between physical and chemical change in matter. Now, in physical change, no new substances is formed. In chemical change, new substances are formed. Now, physical change is generally not accompanied by a great amount of heat. Physical change involves heat, like a decent amount of heat. Now, in chemical change, it is not easily reversible, while physical change is easily reversible. Here are some exercises for you to try your hands on at home. And for more info on this topic, you can check out our hiddenfacts chemistry textbooks. You can get the hard copy in bookshops, or if you are interested in soft copy, you can get it at the website on the bottom of the screen. Thank you.